I have witnessed the greatest story ever told. From the very beginning, I've watched and waited. In the beginning, it was perfect. God walked with man in a garden of unimaginable beauty. The air was pure, the colors vivid. Every creature lived in harmony. Adam and Eve, the crown of creation, enjoyed unbroken fellowship with their Creator. But then, the serpent came, crafty, rebellious. He slithered into paradise. With honeyed words, he whispered lies. Did God really say? Eve listened. Adam followed. And in that moment, everything changed. Sin entered the world, and with it, death. The perfect creation shattered. I watched as shame entered their hearts. They hid from the one who made them. God came to the garden, his heart heavy with the weight of judgment. The ground was cursed. Pain entered the world. Paradise was lost. But even in this darkest moment, a promise was made. A promise of redemption. But in that moment of darkness, a light flickered. A promise was made.
I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel.
A seed of hope, planted in the midst of a fallen world. As Adam and Eve left the garden, they carried this promise with them. Through generations, it was whispered, remembered, clung to. Abraham heard it in God's covenant. Moses saw it in the burning bush. David sang of it in his Psalms. The prophets proclaimed it in the face of exile. Throughout history, I watched as the seed of the serpent fought against this promise. Kings rose and fell, empires clashed, yet the promise remained. And then, in the fullness of time, a child was born in Bethlehem. The Word became flesh. The promise took on human form. He grew in wisdom and stature. He taught with authority. He healed the sick. But the seed of the serpent could not bear the light. They mocked, they betrayed, they crucified, and they thought they had won. But they didn't know. They couldn't have known. For in that moment of deepest darkness, the light shone brightest. The earth shook, the veil was torn. Death itself was defeated. Through death came life. Through blood, salvation. The promise whispered in Eden echoed through time, finding its fulfillment on a cross. From the very beginning, this was the plan. A love story written in the stars, sealed with divine blood. In Genesis, Christ was the promised seed. In history, he is our hope. In eternity, he is our song. The story that began in a garden continues today in every heart that turns to him. For the promise was not just for Adam and Eve, but for all who would believe. The serpent's head is crushed, the victory is won, and the story is far from over.